I'm about to meet not about
Her father. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. This guy might be my dad. And he's bringing his other daughter, who is my big sister.
He has 4 daughters.
To compare and see if I look like her. And if I do, then we're going to do DNA testing and see if he is mi padre.
Yes.
This is really scary. When I come here, people assume that I'm Chinese, but I dress differently, and when I open my mouth, they know that I'm either from Beijing or somewhere else because I speak very proper standard Chinese. Whether I'm in America or in China, they know that in some way I'm a foreigner. I guess I'm a child stuck between 2 countries. And I don't know what that makes me. I don't think it makes me Chinese American. It definitely doesn't make me American. It doesn't make me absolutely Chinese. So I guess I'm kind of confused about my identity. I'm looking for a dye outfit or any sort of minority clothing because whenever I go to these places, I don't want to stand out, because if I stand out, it's harder for me to talk to people and really be a part of the community, and they think I'm a local. Since I've come to China every summer, I've always asked, what minority group do I look like? And people think I'm Miao, but other people have said Yi or Dai or some other group. Each time I go back, I'd like to figure out what I really am.
哎，你好，你觉得我是外国人，我是从这里收养的。我问一下，你觉得我像傣族的吗？
傣族啊，因为你样子的，为什么像傣族？是双眼皮，这2边高。我们傣族，你看我们的
鼻子大大的。
大，毕竟啊，这是爹妈生的，毕竟是一样的。
好，谢谢啊。没事。 Every time I come here, I get a different answer. Sometimes I wish I would just get the same answer. But this shopkeeper said I look Dai. So now I'm Dai. Other than getting dressed up, I go to villages, like Dai villages or Miao villages, minority villages where I might find people that look like me.
大妈，他个像傣族。
哦，他像傣族嘎，
这是你们傣族。
是的嘛，像我们傣族的嘛。
傣族有自己的方言，有自己的这个文化，有自己的。你们给有文字啊？
他的文字嘛是传男不传女的。
哦，
就是你的。
等于说他们的这个文字是只能男孩子学，是女孩子是不能学的。
When you come into the world and you know that your parents, or at least your dad, thinks lesser of you because of your gender, something that you can't control, it's wrong, and you want to prove I want to prove him wrong. We deserve fair treatment, and especially in China. I know I can't change a whole country, but I'd like to. So we are at the Anhui Hefei orphanage right now. We're going to meet Hu Zhenyi, the little girl in pink.
棒不棒？
会走路。
哦，会走路啊！哎呦，真……哎，日丽啊，你今年几岁了？3岁半。I see a little bit of myself in her because she's older and she's so strong, but she's probably had it tougher than I had it because of her disability. But I think that's what makes her stronger.
蹲下去，哎，站起来，哎，
哎呦，真棒！
不错，瑞现在做的越来越好，
第一个，
对不对？
做几个呀？不会数。
高不高兴？开心吧？
She hasn't been much with the family, but my mom knows a couple who adopted a daughter with CP, and they would like another one with CP. And they're very interested in her. I might be traveling with them if they adopt her. I would be their translator because when you adopt an older child, a lot of these facilitators that go with families don't know what to say to the child to help them warm up to the family or how to feel okay about going to a whole another world. I hope that Renyi will be able to have what I have now, a family that will love her for the rest of her life, and for her to have a place where she can call home and always just know that she's loved.
Since I went to Europe, it made me want to find my birth parents even more because I realized I hadn't been looking for them, and it made me want to go back to my village where I would have lived and see if I could find my sister or something.
She would always say, "I wish I had blonde hair and blue eyes like my Heidi," her big sister. So she knew she was different at that time. And so she was quite young, I'd say 4-ish, when she really started talking about where she was from and wanting to get more information. I just always told her there was no way that we would ever know anything. And that may be how it turns out. We may never know anything. Haley, you want to see these papers? This is what's going to help us get started in finding your birth parents. And the first thing we're going to do is get a copy of your file, if they still have it.
Yeah.
And then we will go back to your finding spot and just ask some questions.
So in July, me and a group of girls that were adopted from China with me are going back to our provinces, and then we're going to go to our villages and put up our posters that we've all made. I don't really have any expectations, but it's always nice to see if there's anybody out there, who knows, maybe somebody could find a card and then it'll go all the way to Shanghai or something, and then somebody be there oh, hey, that's my kid. But you never know.
那是这个小孩了，给这个。那穿蓝衣服的，就是在你50多岁的。95年是。
住着的吧？我住的这个就马上买肉把个小孩就这个他跟他家这个女儿长得相似，看着我得看你打电话，他不电话嘛，我还不要等我骂啊。
What? What's happening?
She looks like the daughters of her cousin. Maybe she was. Oh my.
I'm about to meet not about to. Father. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. This guy might be my dad. And he's bringing his other daughter, who is my big sister.
He has 4 daughters.
To compare and see if I look like her. And if I do, then we're going to do DNA testing and see if he is mi padre.
Yes.
This is really scary. So this is the guy that I think is my dad. And that's my sister, I think, over there. Maybe. Who knows? She's the second to last youngest. Okay.
And you are the first one. He come back home to Grove-field. Go back to Grove-field and your mom threw you away.
Can you ask him where my mom is?
妹妹，他问你就是你想他妈妈在什么地方？
你妈在家里。
At home, not here, not in my house.
妈妈在家里。
It's been quite interesting, to say the least. What's really weird is all these people are here to see me, like my aunts and uncles and cousins and stuff, and yet my mom won't come. I mean, we asked them why, like a ton of times, like why isn't she here? Like she could take a day off, and like, oh, we have a shop at our home, and she has to work there and do that stuff. And so we thought that was kind of weird, but you know, whatever. If the DNA is positive, I don't know what's next. We're just gonna play it by ear and see what happens.
We're up in the Finger Lakes of New York. We have a little vacation house up here, and yeah, we just come up during the summer. I always wanted to go to China when I was younger. My dad told me we would when I was older. I probably want to go to China more now because I've met these people, especially like people like Haley, who's gone like as many times as she's gone, she's that many years old. And Haley and I have gotten pretty close since we met each other. She was really like very obvious about her want to find her birth family. She said, I will be looking for my birth parents until I'm gray and wrinkly. And it just kind of surprised me that it can affect someone that much, I guess. Some of the bigger things like meeting my birth parents and going to China have changed a little bit. I mean, it'd be nice to know what my birth parents look like. Just, say, oh, I got this from my mom, I got that from my dad, and so on. But it's not this huge, quest in my life to find them, I guess. I'm happy with my parents now.